Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can make your very own chatbot within Google Sheets. Now, we're going to be dealing with just some basic formulas and quite a lot of programming. It's not exactly programming, but it involves a lot of code, I guess. So the first thing we're going to do is kind of style this out. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. 125. I'll zoom it in. It's on 110. Okay, this is probably good. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually I'm going to zoom this in a little bit more. 150. Maybe a little smaller. 140. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is make an input and an output where we can type data. So I'm going to select A1 through A1 through C1, and I'm going to group these cells, and I'm just going to change the background color to that color, like a light blue. And I'm gonna select all of these, and I'm gonna change that color to light blue, and then I'm gonna group these here, and I'm gonna group these, and I'm gonna group these. So now we have a input header and input box, and an output box there. And I'm gonna make sure that these are center aligned here. Those can be top. It doesn't really matter because they're one cell wide, and then these need to be top and left align. So now I'm going to have a settings or a constant variable setting or section. So I'm going to group these, and I'm going to change the background color to a light purple. And I'm going to group, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 7. I'm going to go 10 down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to group all of these. Or I'm not going to group them. I'm going to change their color to light purple. And I'm going to call this one settings constants. And of course this is a header, so it's center line, top. Okay, and I can just leave these all. Now I'm going to define a few constants here for the settings. Name as well as style. Now name, I'm just going to call it Chatbot. And the style, I'm going to call it normal. Now we're going to use these variables or these constants within the Chatbot computation section, and that's what I'm going to start working on right now. So 23, that should be right out of view. So I'm going to make a quick header here, and I'm going to group this. I'm going to make it a nice orange, light orange. I'm going to call it computation. Center align, of course. Top, doesn't matter. Okay. And I'm just going to color everything inside of here, or just quite a bit of space. I'm going to color this all orange. And then we can start working on the computation section. So in here, we want to so let's say we wanted to say hello in the input. Now what we want to do is we want to take away the caps because they might have done something strange like that, or maybe they didn't capitalize it at all in the input. What we want to do is make sure that it's always lowercase, and we want to get rid of all the punctuation. So what we can do is in our computation we can we can make a few places. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to group this. The first line in the computation, I'm going to set this to the input, which is A2. So equals A2. Hello. Okay, so now we have that there, so we don't have to keep going up here. So the first thing we want to do is remove caps. The second thing I want to do is remove punctuation. So to remove caps, we can do something like this. We can do equals lower, and then the cell, which is A24. Now we have remove caps. You can't see it right now. Let's just change this to hello with a capital H. There we go. Removes the caps. Now to remove punctuation, we can do a regular expression. So that would be reg x replace. And then, of course, the cell is A24. And then we need to do the regular expression. So this is going to be, let's see, this is going to be, I don't exactly know what this means, but we do if it's not capital A through capital Z, or lowercase a through lowercase c, or space, plus, and then replace that with nothing, basically. And that should get rid of the exclamation mark, except I got the wrong cell. We need to make sure that we've already removed caps. There we go. Now we have both of them here. We could put this into one cell, but I kind of like it spaced out. Now I'm going to just color these headings a little bit differently. Maybe not. Maybe I'll do green. I like that. Actually, I'm going to make it so that the values are green. And this is back to orange. So this needs to be green too. There we go. Okay. So now we need to start working on a response for this guy, this chatbot. So I'm going to create another section here. I'm going to group these two cells. I'm going to call this one response in middle line. And I'm going to group 4 cells here. I'm going to make this nice and green. And we're going to do a little bit of code in here. So the first thing we want to check is whether we have the style on normal. And if we do, so we can do this by going to, we can do an if-s. What this will do is it's an if, and then if a value is true, it'll print it won't print, it'll use the value that's given right after that, and it's kind of like a if else with values after it. So the thing I want to check is whether style is normal. So style is B6, I believe. B6 equals normal. If B6 equals normal, then we can put something here. And then if it's not, we can just do true, because that will be run if it's not true. And then we can put, let's see here, error in settings section, style must be, and then I'll just put normal here. We might need some other options later, but that's good enough. And then we need to put something here. Now this is what, if the style is normal, then this is what we need to see what the input was, and then respond based on that. So I'm going to do another if-s, and then I'm going to put in, let's see, B29 equals nothing. So if they type nothing, then I can say type something in the input box. And then if they actually do say something, I'm going to say an OR function, or an OR formula part thing. I'm going to say B29. Oh, sorry, this isn't 29, is it? This is 24. B24. Okay. Or B24 equals high, or B24 equals hello. And we might need some other ones in here soon, but then we need to give it an output, and I'll just say why hello there. And this will be the output once they say something. So now it says type something in the input box, and I'm pretty sure that's because these are all 24, B24. I still want A24, don't I? A24, A24, A24. Okay, error in settings section. Style must be normal. Is that because I got the wrong one? B6, that's right. If B6 equals normal, then do this. Oh, that's strange. So B6 is normal, right? So it's printing this out, and I'm not sure if I did something wrong here. It looks fine to me, because this should be true. So if it's normal, then it does the response here. Oh, I know what I did. Yeah. Okay, I needed to put a parentheses there. Enter. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Did I do too many parentheses? Okay. This is good. Or why hello there. It looks fine to me. There's probably something I'm missing though. We have an extra one there. There we go. Okay, not applicable or not whatever. No match. Oh yes, because we have to say no, it's getting hello. A24. Oh, it's 26. It's 26. Or it's B26. 26. And that's because I was looking at this, the output exactly. I needed to look at after we removed the punctuation. So B26 here and B26 here. Why hello there. And I'm going to make this top align. Okay. Now, we need to actually output this. So output should be the same as A28. So equals A28. There we go. So now, if we type in hi or hello, we do that. And if we say something crazy, I need to add something. So it's just giving us an error because we haven't actually defined that. So I'm going to do another true, which will run after it doesn't find any matches. And I'm just going to say cannot compute. Perfect. Enter. There we go. So now it doesn't recognize this because we haven't programmed it to respond to this. So like if we just anything, it cannot compute. But if we were to type in hello with some crazy punctuation, it recognizes that. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this first tutorial. Many tutorials on this coming in the future, and I'll see you later. Bye.